it's Sandy. Welcome back to Cute Polish. We thought we'd try something a little different today. Erin has challenged herself to find some really odd household items to try and create nail designs with.
Hey guys, it's Erin. So I'm starting by applying a base coat to all of my nails. For this first design, I'm starting with a yellow base on my nail. Then the first household item I'm going to use is a mechanical pencil. This makes a really great makeshift dotting tool. I'm taking the pencil end, since it's thinner, and black acrylic paint, and I'm going to be painting a smiley face on my nail, kind of like Harry Styles. This is super easy to do, and you can create a ton of designs using the tip of this pencil. For this next design, I'm starting with a hot pink base. And then I'm going to be taking an old earring that I'm not going to wear anymore, and using the post of the earring, I'm kind of using that as a dotting tool and paintbrush to create little hearts all down the center of my nail. To create a heart, you just want to create two dots right next to each other, and then with some more nail polish, pull down and bring it to a point at a triangle in the bottom. Finish with a top coat, and there you have it. For this next design, I'm starting with a white base. Then you want to take an old mascara wand, and you should clean it off before doing this. Then I'm dipping that mascara wand into some black acrylic paint very lightly and wiping it off as I go, and I'm going to be creating a dry brush pattern on my nails. So I'm just brushing it over my nail in one kind of diagonal direction, and I'm gonna end up switching it up and doing the other diagonal as well. This is all just supposed to be messy and kind of grungy and abstract looking, so feel free to get creative with it. I ended up adding in some white again to balance out the colors. And once you're happy with how it looks, I'm just cleaning it up with some nail polish remover and applying top coat. For the next nail, I'm starting with a sheer base. Then for my household item tool, I'm going to be using a knitting needle. And I'm kind of going to be using that as a dotting tool with some black acrylic paint and going down the center of my nail. Then I'm going back over that and creating smaller white dots on top. And of course, always finish with the top coat. And for this nail, I'm starting with a white base. And I'm going to be doing a gradient over it, so I'm applying top coat just to make sure that dries quickly and the color doesn't come off when I do my gradient. Now I'm taking just a regular kitchen sponge, and I'm going to be peeling off a piece of the corner with some tweezers so I have a little bit of sponge. Then with a minty green polish, I'm starting to do a gradient from the bottom of my nail. I'm making it lighter as it goes towards the center of my nail. I'm being less heavy-handed with the green when I get to the center of my nail just to blend the colors. And I'm doing this in layers, so when the first layer is dry, I'm going back in with the green again and just building up the color towards the tip of my nail so it looks the darkest there. Finish with a top coat to smooth out the gradient. For this next nail, I'm starting with a green base again, and then I'm taking my earring back again. And since that creates such tiny dots, I'm doing these tiny little daisies all over my nail. Basically, you just want to dot 5 little white dots in a circle. Then with that same earring and a yellow nail polish, I'm adding the center to each of the daisies. And finish with the top coat. This next nail has a sheer base again. Then I'm taking this extra nail from some IKEA furniture, and I'm going to be using that as a dotting tool. So with some red nail polish, I'm creating 2 cherries next to each other. Then using a green nail polish and either the tip of the nail or the mechanical pencil I used before, I'm adding stems to the cherries and a little white highlight to the cherries. finish with a top coat. For this one, I'm starting with a purple lilac base. Then I'm taking this plastic takeout fork. This is a fun way to use these items if you just have them sitting around in your drawer. I'm using it as a dotting tool to kind of guide a easy way to do really inline polka dots. It helps to get the distance right because the tines are always the same distance apart. And don't forget to apply top coat. This nail is going to be another fruit nail with a sheer base. Then I'm taking my yellow nail polish and just creating a semicircle on one side of my nail. Now with my mechanical pencil, I'm creating a thin line of white around the edge of the semicircle, and then adding the wedges to the lemon in the center. Add some light green leaves to really make it look like a lemon, and then you have this really cute pastel lemon nail. And for this last nail, I'm starting by painting my nail a dark purple. Then I'm taking a rubber band and I'm holding that taut over the tip of my nail to create a guide for a French tip. And I'm going to be taking a glitter polish that kind of matches the color scheme and just painting around the rubber band. Carefully remove the rubber band and there you have an easy French tip. And of course you just want to make sure you finish with the top coat. So there you have 10 easy designs using just household items. We really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more from cutepolish, you can click the boxes here and click the circle here to subscribe to cutepolish for a new video every week. You can also click the circle here to subscribe to my personal nail art channel.